Hello, everyone, and welcome to High Vibes Live again. Tonight, I am in my pajamas because it is 8 o'clock here. It may be a little loud. My son is here, and so is my husband, unlike the last live that we did. So, there's actual some realistic stuff going on at home. But today, I am fully prepared to do donation based readings, but I also wanted to talk about Ascensions because this is the big vibe that I'm getting, and I actually got a download today that the reason why so many of us are having headaches and feeling extra thirsty or feeling like just I don't want to say heavy, but just feeling a lot of stuff going on with us is because this past supermoon had a lot of energy, and this past supermoon is waking us the f up. Okay, so be prepared to get woken up because this past supermoon is really just giving all that energy. Hey Destiny, how are you? But yeah, this energy is getting kind of hectic to the point where it's physically showing up in our lives. So be prepared to possibly have ringing in your ears, have, your throat feel a little bit closed, a little bit more than usual, coughing excessively. And that's just the throat stuff is really just your throat chakra trying to open up. So any chakras that you've been kind of battling with lately, those are going to get woken up and you're going to get signs to work through them. Once again, I am doing donation based readings. So if you guys have any questions, I'm willing to do that. But let's go ahead and get this ascension energy out the way. Because what in the world? The energy is crazy. Like all day, I've had this weird headache, and it was like a tension headache in my third eye. Mana or Mana said, I've been coughing a lot. Yeah, that's your throat chakra. Especially if you aren't sick, that's your throat chakra. If you are sick, then your immune system is probably taking a hit because a lot of your chakras have been closed or blocked, or you've been extra stressed because stress can affect the immune system. So there's a lot of spiritual, emotional, mental stuff happening physically to us. Just be aware of that. Pay attention to what is attacking you at this time and why. I was just reading a book about Reiki healing because I'm a Reiki therapist, and it talks about like how the different parts of your body go with something. Like your hands is about giving and receiving. Your right hand is about receiving, and your left hand is about giving, and blah 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 blah, like all of that stuff. So if one of those body parts hurt, it might have to do with the spiritual side of things. And I really do think everything is energy. So I fully believe that anything that you're physically feeling is showing and manifesting from your spiritual side. Mana says I donated. Okay, what do you want to hear about? What do you want to get into this reading about? Because I'm actually not getting any cards for the ascension, which is weird. So I guess I said everything that needed to have been said because nothing was coming out, and that's actually kind of odd. But I guess intuitively I already received the message because I felt like this weird energy, and I meditated for 20 minutes today. I normally do like a 10-minute meditation, but 20 minutes today, and I was like, I still don't feel like that was enough. And the description I kind of want to give is that you are emptying out your physical, you're emptying out your spiritual body right now. You're almost like a snake that's coming to its next phase in its life, and it's shedding the skin. That is what we are all going through right now. So if you feel like there's a lot of physical pressure on your body, or if you feel like there's a lot of pressure on your mind, spirit, whatever it is, you're going to notice that right now, and you're actually going to notice it, and you won't be able to ignore it. So pay attention to those signs that you're getting because it's trying to tell you, hey, take care of this area of your life. And feel free to reach out to me if there's a certain part of your body or your mind and spirit that you're trying to focus on. Like I said, I'm doing donation based readings, so you can always ask me a question on here, or you can book me on my website, which is in the description box, linamysticoracle.com. But Mana or Mana, what's the question that you had? Because I don't see the. Oh, now I see one. Well, I would like to get a reading for the next 3 months, please and thank you. I guess that's why my mind has been like this. My eyes have been getting hot. Okay, so eyes have a lot to do with you kind of seeing something in your life, but not being willing to accept it or not see things for what they truly are. So if you have pressure in your eyes or pain in your eyes, then a lot of the time it has to do with, um, not being able to see things for what they really are. Let's see what your cards just came out. So for the next 3 months, it says, and this is so funny because we were just talking about your eyes, right? And how it's about not really seeing who you are. She did say I meant my ears, but I still feel like you were meant to put eyes, because the fact that this card came out, forget who you are, and how I was talking about like not being able to see things the way that they are. I think that your conditioning is completely falling apart, and it's kind of like I was raised to be this way. I was made to be this way, but this is the type of person that she said me too. Yeah, I definitely think you did that. Your spirit did that on purpose. But memory no longer defines you is what this card says, and it's very intriguing to me because a lot of us have these concepts in our mind, these theories in our mind, these conceptions in our mind, and this goddamn gnat. But a lot of us have these things that we live by, and they don't serve us at certain phases in our life. So right now, your life is completely transitioning. Your conditioning is falling away. You're becoming a new person. The card that also shows up to me in my third eye is the Hierophant. And that is kind of like you being expected to be a certain way by people in your life, but that just not resonating with you. So if you grew up in a certain area in your life, maybe even the church, like just the church, for example, and then you feel like that just doesn't connect to you anymore, then you are just letting that conditioning fall away. You're letting what you've been taught fall away as you can explore the world around you and for what you actually see versus what someone's telling you to see. So, yeah. Okay. So she says, yep, I've been seeing 1111. That's a good sign. New things are happening for you. That also is a sign for angel number 4. And angel number 4 is about doing the hard work, making new things happen for yourself instead of just thinking, I can't do anything for myself in this world. Outer sources are the only ones that can create my life. That is not true. You can take complete control over your life by being conscious, by being intentional. So do intentional things to create the life that you want. And I wonder what will happen next. You're ready to adventure. You're ready to take a new phase of your life. So not only are you actually coming up to this new phase, you're ready to take this new phase. And I feel like you're past the fear at this point, and you're more so intrigued by this new stage of your life than being scared of not taking the next steps. Precipice of change, lots of change going on. So you might be saying angel number 5 as well. But we talked about angel number 1s and we talked about angel number 4. And she said, yep, I just seen 444 earlier. I'm like, what's going on? You're doing all the hard work. You're working on yourself. You're really diving deep into yourself. You are building your intuition, having new insights, new clarity on things. I see children as well. Something about children as well. You work very well with children. And I think children teach you. Like you teach children, but children teach you as well. Bozo the Clown says shadow woman. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. But pause before action. Okay. So you know how you're doing the work right now? Mana, I feel like you're doing the work to build before you actually get exactly what you want. So you're doing all that work. I'm doing this, doing that, and that's the beginning stages. You're basically building the foundation, and that's why you're saying 444. You're building the foundation that you need to create the life that you want, and that's a magical thing. That's powerful. I am healing my birthday next month, and I do work well with kids. They love me. Yeah. Kids are really good for you to be around. Specifically you, not for everyone. Everyone should not be around kids all the time. But you work very well with kids, and I feel like you should be around kids often because you're really great for teaching them, but you also are willing to learn from them, which means that your ego doesn't get in the way when you're working with them. A lot of people do. So let's see. This bozo the clown really is a clown, you know? Let's see. So next 3 months, see what's up. Mana says, I can learn from anyone. All right, so there's a venture that you're doing right now, and you were getting the sign of 8 of Autumn, which says, do more research before proceeding. This sounds like exactly what we've been talking about. You're building a foundation towards something, and that foundation is going to really, it's really going to help if you research that foundation and you really get into diving deep before you take the actual step completely. It's very similar to building a business. When you build a business, you have to write the business plan. You have to write out how you want it to work. You want to write out the salaries that you're going to provide to everyone. You have to do all of these critical pieces so that you can bring everything together. That's what you're doing. Okay, well, I needed that. I'm starting a shelter. Look at you. So it looks like this shelter is a great sign. Let me dive more into this. A shelter is a great sign because I see you building something. I didn't know exactly what it was, but to see that you're building a shelter is amazing, especially because the Justice card, I just saw 1111. The Justice card came out for you, and it says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective details. So really look at things to see how you want them to pan out. Really visualize how you want it to work. It's crazy you say that I just did my financial report. Well, okay. Yeah, keep doing those pieces. That 444 you're seeing is wow, you're doing the hard work, you're building the foundations before you actually really set it up completely. You're setting up the foundation of it. That's it. You're just setting up the foundation of it, and there's a lot more pieces that you'll have to set up before you can actually pursue this organization or this venture. A 401c3, whatever you're doing, like, just build up all of the pieces and you will get very, 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 very supported through this decision that you're making. The Lovers, this is great and in alignment with you and your spirit. 1023 is, I don't know what 1023 is. Is that a form of a tax form or something? Is anybody else in their pajamas? Is it just me? But oh, true love that is long lasting. So this is telling me that I just sent that to the IRS. Good job. These are good signs. Look at this. Look at what we're talking about. True love that is long lasting. This is telling me specifically that your company will be long lasting. It's kind of like a legacy thing. I think, and I don't know if you're thinking of putting it in kind of like a hazardous place, but I think you should be very strategic with where you put it, because you do not want it to be unsupported, you know? You want it to be supported, and you want to be able to have a variety of people there as well. And without the financial support, it'll be hard for you to open up that company, that organization. Do you feed the homeless already? I think that is a great way for you to start getting into this type of business if you're going to be starting a shelter. That's the paperwork for to make it official. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. It is my passion. Wow, that's crazy. I was just looking to put it in the hood. Yeah, I saw a hood and then I was like, well, let me just clear up that when you're looking for aid, look for people who are willing to support the hood if you're going to put it in the hood. I just started feeding the homeless. Girl, I'm on my feet. Yes. Okay. All right. So we are on the same page. That is really good. So yeah. A return of good health. I feel like this venture is exactly what you need to feel more aligned to your purpose. I feel like maybe a little bit before, or even currently, you may be feeling a little bit out of alignment with your purpose, which is sparking this new creative idea, this new creative venture. So this is something you should continue to pursue. And when things get difficult, look for more support. Don't just give up. Look for more support. Wow, this is incredible. Congratulations. This is going to be a great thing. You're getting angel number 6, which tells me that you'll have like a family at this place, or when you're creating it, you'll have family supported or help funded or something. Wow, I'm amazed. I'm a giver. I constantly give, and I do feel off. I just broke up. Yeah, that makes sense. But I really feel like this venture that you are getting into will make you feel aligned, will make you feel love in your heart that will just feed the world, you know? So 8 of Autumn, we got to go back to this. Do more research before proceeding. So keep researching, keep looking for funding, keep looking for specifically angel investors. If you don't know what angel investors are, guys, this is something you guys really want to listen to if you're starting a business or an organization. Angel investors do not expect anything in return. They support your venture. Okay. So look for some angel investors, write a enticing business plan and an enticing executive summary in the business plan, which tells how much you need for your venture, what's the return on investment if someone does invest in it, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So do more research before proceeding, how much money you need to start it, the paperwork that you need to start it, all of that good stuff. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school. You may be going back to school, and that is a great idea. So I'm getting good signs about going back to school or getting continued education or something. It doesn't have to be completely like going to college or something, but just extending your license. I keep hearing like extending a license or extending an education, something that you've already been into, but you need to extend the education on it. Apprenticeship. Wow. Okay, so apprenticeship makes sense. This is starting to make more sense to me now. I feel like you should go support a shelter, and I feel like because we already talked about you should feed the homeless. This is a great way for you to become an apprentice at these local shelters or these local places, so that you can start one yourself. You're going to get a lot of information there and a lot of support there as well. I'm also going back to school for my associates, and I also do notary. Girl, we're on it today. We're aligned. Me and you are matching, okay? It's like we understand each other. I love it. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Mena said, okay, I was thinking about doing that. Yep, absolutely. You should do apprenticeship because this is going to help you learn so much. Prince of Spring says immediate action. And just so everyone knows, we're doing a 3-month reading for her, and what I tapped into was the shelter that she's starting, the business shelter that she's starting, and just kind of like the support that she's providing and everything. Sorry about that. That was probably loud for you guys. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage. Girl, this is all just amazing signs for you to do this shelter. It's saying do it. This is not a sign to wait. This is a sign to develop all of the foundation and actually create this thing and get it starting. And I really feel like December would be kind of like the month that you actually build it potentially, or that you actually find the location that you want to open it at. Mana says, yes, we are aligned. Yes, it is. I'm blessed to hear this. Yeah, this is a huge sign to do it. This is not, some people get like a just wait. Yours is not that. Yours is go for this. This is yours. This is your passion. This is going to align you to other people as well that are meant to be in your life. So this is a go for it for sure. And it's a challenge you can successfully manage. That's what it says. A passionate relationship. Everything about this is passion. And that is why you're going to succeed, because you love it. She says, I feel that too. I feel like very soon I'm looking for properties and putting it in God's hand. Yes, absolutely. And I want you to visualize what this property looks like, how many rooms it has, how many beds it's going to have, how many everything. What's the kitchen going to be like? Who's going to work there? Write down all of these things so that you can see what it looks like before it is even created. And I bet you when you find the place, you are going to know. It will be no question if that's the place. And I feel like you'll find that at least by December of 2022. Okay. Protect the fruits of your labor. So That just means like not letting everybody in on it, but being very specific with who's in on it. And not because someone's going to steal your idea, because who cares? Like if somebody steals that idea, we need shelters, you know? But protect the fruits of your labor by not letting everybody be a part of it, because some people are just going to stress you out more. And sometimes it has to do with family. Like some family members, it's like, you're not really helping, you're stressing me out. So be cautious of energy vampires. It's also something I was reading about. I've known about energy vampires for a while, but just to let you guys know who don't know, energy vampires are energy drainers. They're people that are around and you feel exhausted, you get headaches, you feel tired, you feel sick. Sometimes you even feel irritated, and this could be while they're around you or right after, and you're just like, ugh. So yeah, be cautious of that. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. So this already said that you can handle the challenges, that you could successfully manage any challenge coming your way when you're opening this shelter. But it's funny that this card also says environmental conservation. So being very, just protecting your sacred shelter, your sacred space. Yeah, and just really imagining every single piece of it. How many rooms, how many people, where is it going to be? What are the type of people that I'm letting in, you know, because sometimes depending on where you are, you can't let everybody in because some people could like cause potential issues for your company or your organization. So really just, you know, getting into that. She says, I'm hip to that and I want less family and friends and more people who have the same passion. That part. I believe and receive that, Queen. This reading is blessing me. Oh, I'm so grateful. That makes me so happy. Maybe I was just meant to come on here for you today. So let's see. Destiny, did you have a question? You sent a tip as well. I wasn't sure if you were sending a tip for Mana's reading or for your own. But yeah, girl, the next 3 months, all I really see you working on is like a little bit of the other stuff and a lot of this shelter. There's going to be some things you have to tighten up for sure with the company, like exactly how you want it to be. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the business plan and not just a financial analysis, but just variety of things. All right, man. I hope this helped you. Yes, thank you so much. You're welcome. Destiny says, yes, my question was about why I'm seeing 222. A lot of deja vu. Okay, 222. Angel number 6 got a lot to do with family, probably healing family relationships, spending more time with family. Angel number 2 is also showing up to have faith, even though things look a little bleak, even though money might not be where you want it. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Akash, yes, I'm taking questions, but you can send super chat or donation through the links that are in my description box. Destiny, I feel like money might have been a stressor lately, and potential lower back pain, root chakra issues. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so why are we having so much deja vu? This is telling you to have faith in the journey, you know? It's showing you, hey, the signs that you're getting are true. The signs that you're getting are real. And we want you to know this. So we're going to show you a lot of deja vu so that you know things are aligned for you. That's a sign that things are aligned. Even when things are not going the way that you want it to, things are still aligned to make sure that you can get where you're supposed to be. So what I'm hearing is you're on a detour, Destiny. You're on a detour. And this detour may have taken you away from where you initially thought you were going, but you're meant to be where you are. I mean, that's just like the message that I'm getting. So 3 of Autumn says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at it. Hi, baby. Go get dressed, baby. My son just got out of the shower. My husband has him. But yeah, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Did you just like get fired or quit a job, Destiny? Or is that maybe something you're thinking of? Because that's kind of like what I'm feeling. Hi, Janique. How are you, girl? Janique, I got you right after Destiny. Akash, did you send a donation? Yeah, my question was, I was low-key thinking about quitting. Okay. So Destiny, the sign I'm getting is don't quit just yet. Don't quit just yet. If you're going to quit, I really, really think, and I don't always say this to people. Sometimes I'll be like, you need to quit. But for you specifically, something's going to come up. So don't quit yet. Start applying to new jobs, especially jobs that you're passionate about. I feel like I'm saying everything I need to because nothing else is coming out of this deck. But I also have school coming up in a month. Maybe that's what it is. So don't quit until that month that you start school, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Are you in the medical field, Destiny? I keep seeing your hands. I have no idea what that's for. You going to massage school like me, girl? All right. Let's see. Wow. Destiny. Your message is so clear. She said, nope, it's not medical. Okay. I keep seeing your hands, though. I don't know what that's about. Destiny. Okay, so the first one says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. So really put your heart into what you're doing. Being compensated for your creative talents. So anything that I can't really see what your creative talents are. I feel like you have a variety of them: painting, singing, dancing. So I feel like maybe you could do that on the side while you're in school, maybe like perform or something. Let's see. It does say, however, follow your own good advice. So when you give people advice, kind of listen to your higher self as it's presenting to them as well. Trust yourself and you know what is best for you. So if you feel something is best for you at this time, really try to dive into it and see if it's a trigger. Like, hey, am I triggered? Is that why I'm trying to is that why I'm feeling this way? Or am I, you going to bed? No. You said night night. But come here. You want to say hi? No. Pizza. Okay, go eat your pizza. But yeah, so follow your own good advice when you're presenting advice to others. Really listen to that advice and live by it. You know, like you know what's right for you for sure. Oh hi. Oh hi. Katie, I will do yours right after Janique. I'm on Destiny's right now. This one? Yeah. Okay. So my son just picked for you, Destiny, and it says the Hermit. Yeah. Find or be a mentor. Mentorship. I wonder if that has to do with the hands. I feel like this could mean you are a healer in a sense, and it would be a great time to start channeling that healing and providing it to people. So you may be able to provide healing services to other people. Because I saw medical for you, but I'm surprised that you're not going to school for a medical degree or for something medical. So what exactly are you going to school for? Because your cards are saying you're a healer, you're a speaker, you're a healer. I'm trying to figure out what I'm best at creatively. Okay, that may be why I'm seeing like a variety of things. I've been thinking about writing, and I've been a mentor in the past. I feel like it was my passion of sorts. Well, my son definitely picked out the card, find or be a mentor. So I think that you should look into that as well, being a speaker or something. But right now, my biggest suggestion for you, and I don't even remember what the heck you asked about in the beginning. What the hell? Girl, I don't even know what you asked about. I don't know. I just started reading you. It was crazy. Anyway, so I really feel like you should look into continuously being a mentor or a guide for people. And I do think that this is something you get paid for. I don't know what you're going to school for. LOL, just let the message come out. It's well needed. I don't know what you're going to school for though, girl. And I really feel like if you're going to school for something, it should be for you to be a leader for people, for you to guide people. I'm not feeling anything other than you should be a leader or a guide for people. That's literally as simple as it is. I feel like you should be getting paid to lead people, to guide people. And I keep saying the same thing over and over again because that is how it's presenting itself to me. So I hope that helps. Six of Winners says positive changes are on the way. Welcome relief from troubled times. That money that you may have been crunching, it's not going to be that for very, very much longer. Okay, so school. Girl, I think you're getting financial aid. I think that might be what that is. Financial aid. Yeah, I think you're going to get like a refund check or something from school. I'm not sure. It says you're traveling or relocating too. So this could also mean our mindset. I really feel like your mind is just going to transition as well. But I also do see suitcases for something, and I don't know what that's for. So that is curious. Let's see for Destiny. 10 is saying new things are changing for you, girl. New cycles. You're entering a new cycle. I like that. The resolution of difficulties. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what I said in the beginning of your reading because everything is just flowing for you. But the resolution of difficulties, this is saying that you've been having a really hard time lately, like a difficult time. And it could be just in your head, but either way, you're having to navigate through something and it's quite overwhelming. And it's just a little bit too much. But this is predicting a weight being lifted off your shoulders, things getting better, things starting to fall into place for you, and the end of an addiction or codependency. So I feel like maybe you kind of rely on someone else as well to help you through this phase. I don't know if you live with your parents or I don't know what the situation is, but there is a codependency. But I feel like you were taking your life more into your hands and more in control for yourself. And this is impactful because you were choosing your own fate in a sense. All right. Life has been hard this year. It's been nice to hear this. Yeah, so this is definitely a sign. Things are going to be lifted off your shoulders for sure. And I really don't know about this back pain, but I keep feeling lower back pain when I think of you. I really would love if you listen to, and I really suggest you listening to root chakra healing music. And root chakra is most likely blocked. Yours is probably blocked because you don't feel completely safe or as if you can provide for yourself. And when you don't feel safe, your root chakra begins to start moving stagnant and then it becomes blocked. So work on that root chakra, girl. Imagine yourself being grounded. And I feel like things are really going to start flowing for you as well. And I hope this helped you, Destiny. I'm going to start Janique's reading. Janique says, hey, I donated. I wanted to know about money, new employment, and my oldest daughter. Oldest daughter. Oh. Okay, Janique. So with your oldest daughter, there is someone whispering in her ear, and it's not really a whisper. They're not literally whispering, but they are like hinting at stuff. And I feel like it's not all true stuff about you. And it's two people that I'm seeing doing that. But those two people are hurt. They're hurt because you didn't choose to live the way that they wanted you or something, or that they envisioned for you. So they're kind of like telling your daughter stuff that isn't true about you. But it's just coming from a place of hurt. I wouldn't even be angry at these people because clearly they're hurt. Okay, so your daughter. I do see her potentially going to a new school or something. And she's looking forward to it, surprisingly. I don't know if this is college. I don't know if it's a new high school. I don't know what it is. But I see her learning something, going somewhere to learn something. And she might have just gotten a new car. I don't know. I don't know what the car has to do with anything. Maybe she's getting in the car and traveling somewhere. All right, let's see about your daughter. Okay, so I feel like your daughter is making new friends. And she's making new friends and having an emotional experience. So she might be going through a spiritual awakening as well, which can help her to stop blaming you. I think she blames you for stuff, but I think the spiritual awakening is going to allow her to stop blaming you and start figuring out, like, you know, she didn't really do anything wrong by me. My mother just tried her best, I meant. And I think she's starting to realize that trying your best sometimes doesn't look like how the movies show it. Sometimes it looks like someone just trying their best. So that's what I'm getting. Janique, are you still here? You still here? Okay. Katie, I got you right after Janique. Janique paid before you. Avatar, I see here. I don't this year. Okay. So let's see. I do feel like your daughter is about to have a birthday or some type of social event as well. And it's possible that you might be invited or she might want you to come or something. For you and your job, about new employment, I think that you're planning to work for somewhere and it actually might work out. It actually might be like a good place for you to work. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards. At this job, you may have these amazing ideas where you share them and they're actually getting rewarded. So potentially maybe like a Christmas bonus or something like that, like a holiday bonus or something at this job. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Things are going to start moving a little faster for you. Things have been moving quite slow. Things are going to be moving faster for you, Janique. And it's like you're getting caught up with your blessings. Like they've kind of been on hold lately, but you're getting caught up with your blessings. So this is good news for the Sun card. The Chariot. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that you had the Chariot come out. The Chariot is just another reminder. Things are moving faster. Things are doing well. Things are going good for you. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. You've really been tightening up a lot of stuff in your life over the past, I want to say 2 years. You've just been learning how to tighten it up better and better and better. And nobody ever taught you how to do this. You had to learn it yourself, which is why you kind of are hard on yourself because you couldn't figure it out before. But the reality is you're doing great. You really are doing great. You've had to figure this stuff out yourself. Great job. Great job. For real, great job. I don't feel like you had a lot of positive encouragement before. So tell yourself every day, I'm doing a great job. So celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. I think you may win an award at your new job. So that's also good. About money. Money will be improving. That was the other thing that you asked about. Money will be improving. It's going to be moving a little bit faster. It's not going to be like overnight. Oh my God, I'm going to get $3 million. No, it's not going to be like that. It's just going to move a little bit faster. And I feel like you will get what is it called when you'll get an increase, like a paycheck increase in increments. It's not going to be overnight, but it is going to be in increments. So it may go up by like $2 or $1 or something, an increase. So this job that you're going to be working for or that you just started at is going to offer you payment increases and even bonuses. And I think you'll get a holiday bonus. So that's good as well. All right, Janique, I hope that really helped you. I didn't see any responses while I was doing your reading, but you let me know, girl. You let me know. So Katie is next. Katie, is your real name Caitlin or is it Katie? I'm just interested. What does Jordan think of me? Ooh, let's get some like tarot cards without words. This is exciting. It's like a sleepover. I like it.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, boo.
Hi.
Hey. Let's see, Katie. Katie. Ooh. It's all falling all over the place. All right. So Jordan thinks. Okay. So Jordan thinks that that maybe you move fast in relationships or something like that. Like you're fast paced in relationships. Hey, baby. Or that if you all were more connected, that things would move super fast. And that may make Jordan nervous. Jordan also thinks that you're kind of like a party person with the 3 of Cups. Like you like to have a lot of fun. You're fun to be around. There's something about a mermaid, like kind of like you're a mermaid and you're just beautiful. 6 of Wands is telling me that Jordan can see the leadership abilities in you. And that is a huge perk because Jordan is turned on by this in a sense. And that makes Jordan happy. Jordan also has seen the vulnerability in you, the transparency of you dealing with emotions. And I think that makes Jordan see you as more realistic, more human. And that is a good thing. Katie, let me know if you're here. Let's see. 3 of Swords. Okay, so Jordan, I think, went through a breakup recently or experienced some form of heartbreak. And I think that this is why. Are you trying to be in a relationship with Jordan? I'm going to just say, with the relationship, like being in a relationship with you, it might scare Jordan because we both just divorced. Is that why you're getting a 3 of Swords? Let me see. Okay, so 3 of Cups telling me that Jordan.
I'm listening.
I know you fucking. Siri just scared the crap out of me. 3 of Cups is saying Jordan thinks that you're fun to be around, you're party girl. 8 of Wands, things move really fast. Okay, so maybe this has to do with a divorce instead of like a relationship with you moving too fast. No, I'm not getting that. Maybe the relationship moved too fast. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the relationship moved too fast while you guys were together. 6 of Wands is still telling me that Jordan sees it attractive that you're a leader. Yes, he is scared because he has trauma. Okay. But it seems like you've also been slightly open about your trauma with Jordan as well. And that side made you more human. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. That side made you more human. But with this 3 of Swords, I didn't know that you guys were divorced. But this does, I guess, make sense in a sense. She's riding around with new friends and not coming home. Okay, Janique. Sorry, girl. I don't know. Like when people get older, they start doing their own thing. Katie said, will he ever want a relationship with me? Okay, Katie, I'm confused. Did you get a divorce with Jordan, or did you guys both divorce someone else? I'm severely confused. Because what I was getting is Jordan is turned on by you, like is interested in you. But with you saying we both just divorced, we divorced different people. Okay, because that really threw me off, girl. That threw me off. I was just all thrown off. Oh my God, Janique said her birthday is next week, girl. Man, I didn't know I was that on point. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like there might be like a birthday party or something that she might invite you to, or I don't really know. I'm doing 2 readings at once. This is crazy. 3 of Swords though. I think I understand why you said we both just or we divorced. That's why the 3 of Swords came out. So, okay, let's get back into this. 3 of Swords is telling me that Jordan is scared to begin a serious relationship at all because of recent heartbreak. Okay, that makes more sense. 9 of Swords is you've shown your vulnerability. You've been honest. This makes you very, very relatable. This makes you very likable because you're human. 6 of Wands is saying you're a leader and you have like these, and don't take this as like rude or anything, but you have these masculine qualities that are a turn on. Some people like, or some men like people that have more masculine qualities because that makes them feel safe. And in Jordan's previous relationship, I do not feel like Jordan felt safe. I felt like Jordan was carrying a lot of burden on his shoulder, and that was a little bit too much for him by himself. And is Jordan a him? Because I get like these really feminine qualities from Jordan. Yeah, Jordan is a him. Okay, so Jordan I think is very feminine. Jordan has a feminine side, and I think that's why this masculine energy is needed from another significant other. Katie says he is a Virgo. Virgo. Okay. Katie also says he is a great guy. It seems like he's very vulnerable. So I wouldn't even like completely like put your foot all up in there and be like, hey, I'm ready to start with you, Jordan, because Jordan is in a really vulnerable place. And if anything was to start, it would be kind of like a rebound thing. Just to like feel warm at night. And what you want to develop is a healthy relationship that is based on, I'm interested in this person. I want to start a relationship with this person. I'm not connected to anybody else, like in this sense. I've disconnected from my soul ties. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this next step. Jordan is not disconnected from his previous relationship. In fact, there may be thoughts of getting back with the person that he was with. So, especially with the Three of Swords, it's like Jordan may still be like, it's either the negative self-talk or the maybe I took the wrong step, the doubt and stuff. Jordan, however, could be a really great friend at this time. If you do want to pursue a relationship later on, I feel like first you should develop this friendship, because the Lovers is a good sign. For friendship, it's a good sign. For a relationship, it's a good sign for everything. Will he ever make up his mind about me? He's just not ready. This Knight of Cups came out a little bit earlier. When I shuffled and the Lovers came out, it came out with the Lovers. He's just not ready to take that step. But I do think if you feel that you are really ready, talk to Jordan about it. Hey, I'm starting to have feelings for you. And I know that we both just had our divorce. Like being transparent and honest and saying, I know we just had a divorce, but I think that maybe we can, go out a few times, talk a little, vent about it. Because Katie, with you, I feel like if you guys also started a relationship together, it could be, I just feel like it would start too fast for the both of you, to be honest. And I think it's because you would feel like you're picking up where you left off, but with your last relationship. Katie says he is not ready. That's exactly what he says. I don't want to push him. He already knows what I want. Yeah. She said we had the best sex ever. Girl, that might have been why the Lovers came out. So, I think that you guys should just stay at a steady pace. You guys did move kind of fast, though. Maybe that's what he's scared of, moving way too fast. But you're fun. You were so fun for Jordan, and you remind Jordan to have fun and to explore happiness in life. But you guys are both grieving your past relationship. So I don't think it's the best time to be in a serious relationship. And I don't think that you guys are ready to invest in each other yet necessarily. But having fun is really good. She said, yes, that's exactly what he said. Yeah, that's just the energy that I was getting. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Jordan just thinks you're absolutely fun to be around, that you are a reminder of transparency, vulnerability, honesty, just wearing your heart on your sleeve and having fun that way instead of being scared all the time. So in a way, you're teaching him to not be scared all the time, but kind of embrace the excitement of what's going to happen next. I feel like you were so spunky. It's like Aries energy, very spunky, fiery energy is what I feel like you are. And for him, I think this is different for him. He's used to things being like this, literally like this, like in a box. But you are so out of that box. And I just see like, I kind of hear like rock music or like sped up music, and just like dancing and stuff and just letting things flow. So Jordan's not used to that. But you're exciting for sure. Katie says, yes, that's exactly what he said. Yes, exactly right. I am a Scorpio. Oh, that's why you guys have the best sex ever. Don't be, my husband's back there and he's a Scorpio. So he's probably like, now they know what I be putting down. I only know how to go too far. We went to a JR together. I don't know what that is. Is that a concert or something? But yeah. So yeah, he's just not ready for a relationship. And I feel like even though you may feel that you are, I don't think you are either. Just being honest. All right, Janique says, I've been unemployed. Okay, Janique, I do feel like your next job will pay you pretty well. I think that's what I got from your reading. It will pay you pretty well, and there will be increases through time. All true. Thank you for the compliment. It means a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Yes, a concert, said Katie. Yeah. Okay. So I did see the dancing and stuff. I saw like you're just so cute. Like when I see images of how you dress and stuff, it's cute. It's spunky. It's giving like choker vibes. Used to be emo, but now I'm just like punk rock, like type of vibes. I like it. And I think that's why Jordan hangs out with you. Cause you're just so much fun. You're so much fun. Yeah, but mentally Jordan's going through a lot. I don't think Jordan expected the divorce. Even if he might have made the decision for it, I feel like he didn't expect the divorce. And it really threw him off. Like it took him by surprise. So partnerships are a little difficult for him. And don't blame him. He's just healing. That's it. He may be making you confused because you guys are kind of getting into relationship territories, but you're not making things clear. But just be conscious when you're doing things with Jordan, because you already know where Jordan is. Jordan is being honest. Jordan is being completely honest with you. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we're good. Katie, I hope you enjoyed your reading, girl. And good luck. Good luck. I feel like you'll be dating quite a bit. So I wouldn't worry about focusing too much on someone who's not ready to make commitments that you are. Okay? So, wink wink. But yeah, all right, cool. So Fast Terrell says, I'm amazed you can channel these things. How can others develop their abilities? Practice, I suppose, but how to practice? I love that you came here for this. So how can you start channeling more? Number one is really learning to channel for yourself. A lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't channel for yourself. You shouldn't do messages for yourself. That's just like, it's not right. That is a lie. That's BS. You should learn to channel for yourself and hear your own guides and everything. That way, you will be able to receive other people's messages as well. I see things through images. I smell things. I feel things. I have like all of the clairs. I feel things. I know things. You can develop all of the clairs by, of course, practicing them. But let's say, for example, one way I learned how to practice, what is it called when you see things? Is it clairvoyant? I can't remember, but I used to see things by holding my husband's wedding ring. And I could see like past dreams he had, memories he might have had, and stuff like that. So do things like that and practice with people that are in your life by saying, hey, let me get an item of yours. Let me feel the energy. So think of everything as energy and try to feel that energy and let it communicate to you. Welcome that communication from the energy source, and you will begin to channel a lot. And the first thing I would also do is protect your own energy. So imagine protection when you get into this stuff, and ask your guides to protect you as you're doing it, just so that you don't let everything in. Because some people don't know that when you open up your door and you don't put protection in front of it, then everything's coming in and it's going to be too much for you. A lot of people just let themselves get overwhelmed because they're not protecting their energy. So protect your energy, number one. Two, practice by holding things and feeling the energy of it, writing it down, or talking to the person whose thing you might have had. Like, for example, like when I held my husband's ring and I could feel the energy in it, see his dreams, see his memories and stuff. Do things like that. Have fun. Speak to animals. Touch animals and connect to them and try to see what they want. And see if once you receive the message, if that's actually what they want by trying it out. Okay. Another thing is listening to your dreams. What are they trying to tell you? Maybe you have a blockage. If you're not having dreams, then you definitely have a third eye blockage. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe you're not ready to start seeing stuff because you don't know what you're going to start seeing. And if that's a problem, just make sure you're really intentionally protecting your energy. I think I have things coming in. Things I need to protect. For sure, protection is the biggest thing in anything. I don't care what religion you practice. I don't care what spiritual practices you do. Protection is huge because things will come through, okay? Love that advice. Try someone's item so they can get confirmation. So that way I can get confirmation. Yes, that's exactly how I started off. I would just touch random things and feel the energy. I would read auras. So having someone sit on a white wall. And I've been thinking about doing classes where people can develop their psychic abilities and their intuition and stuff. So reading auras, saying, okay, and not telling them right away until you really start practicing, or just letting them know you're learning and saying, yeah, your aura is pink. Let's look up what pink auras mean. And then they'll be like, oh my God, that resonates. Or they'll be like, that does not sound like me. And then you'll get that confirmation that way. But most of the time, if you just let yourself flow, you'll start receiving messages. And that's how I am. I just let my messages flow. Sometimes people will be like, oh, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But the further I get into their energy, the more I can pull from the reading. And it begins to make more sense. Exactly like yesterday, where I was like, oh, yeah, the uncle that I'm talking about has a white pickup truck. And he has a wagon and he drinks Dos Equis, because she was wondering what uncle I was talking about. So I started listing a number of things. You'll find out. Animals are becoming more friendly with me. It's strange. Maybe I'm just being in nature and noticing more, but they don't speak to me yet, but I'm willing to interact. Animals don't always make sounds, but they speak through nonverbal communication and energy fields. So if you feel that they're sending you messages or they're being friendly, they're letting you know what you need to know. So don't read too much into it, like, oh, they didn't squeak or squill at me. They still sent you energy in some way. If they're feeling friendly with you, that means that your vibrations are highering. They're letting you know your vibrations are highering, and you are a more calming person or healing person to be around, and you make me feel better when I'm around you, or you make me feel safe. So that might be a sign that your root chakra is more balanced, because you're allowing them to feel more safe around you as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm sensing what they want. They definitely are looking at me more and coming closer. Then that means you're giving off good energy. Your vibrations are highering. If animals feel comfortable around you, and I'm not saying if an animal starts barking at you, they don't feel like comfortable or anything, but if all animals are barking at you, you might got something going on. I ain't even gonna lie. You might got something going on. I don't really have many animals that act violent towards me. I don't even recall any other than by accident, like my cat clawing me by accident, because he was scared of something else and then I got clawed. But yeah, I don't really have that many experiences where I've been hurt by an animal or anything like that. But if you have a lot of experiences like that, most likely you need to hire your energy. And it's not that it's your fault. It's just you have to take accountability and kind of start changing your energy. Laura, girl, I thought you was going to be asleep. I looked up your time zone and everything. All right, Fast Tarot. I hope I helped you and made things very clear. It's really good to also read tarot, so I'm glad you have an understanding of what tarot is. Good to read tarot. I would start with oracle cards if I was you, but yeah. So yeah, Laura, I was looking at the time zone and I was like, it's gonna be really late when I go live there. You can see me, I'm in my PJs. And my husband keeps saying this is lingerie. It's really totally not. This is not sexy at all. Rye Rose says, hey, all, going through a tough time. Oh, I'm sorry, Rye. Let's see if we can do some empowerment messages. Does anybody have something empowering they want to say? Fast Tarot, I want you to say something specifically so you can use your intuition today, since you're trying to develop it. Say something, say a message that's very empowering. Put it in the chat, and we're going to send some healing vibes to Rye Rose. And I hope that they see it. If they don't, then someone was meant to see it, I'm assuming. So let's see, Rye Rose. Let me just pick a card or something, a message for you. Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to give you a free reading because I got a few cards coming out. I either have to live with my mom or my ex. They both toxic. Fast Tarot said, on the spot, let me think. Oh my God, Laura. Girl, I swear to God, I was just about to say the same thing. Laura says, you control your reality entirely. Go for it. I literally was going to say the same thing. When I tell you this ego card came out, I was like, ooh, it's that mindset. It's the mindset. Right. This is a good time to work on your mindset and the way you see things. It says the illusion of being trapped. And this is so crazy that you said you either have to live with one or the other, because this card clearly says you have the illusion of being trapped. So I don't know what that means exactly, girl, but it looks like you might not have to live with one or the other. It might be more options than you think. So I would explore those. I do feel trapped. Yeah, I mean, I see that, but it's funny that the card's new. Like, that's the only card that came out for you. No other cards came out. Yep, Laura's right. You have options. You definitely have options. So now that you know you have options, you can see things much more clearly. So start writing out, what are your different options? Maybe you need to make quick money or something. Maybe you need to start applying for government financial aid so that you don't have to live with either one of them. Maybe, girl, I don't know. But I actually feel like you have enough money to move out on your own, to be honest. I'm just being honest. Because it does say here, placing too much importance on material items. So I feel like to live in the means that you've been living in lately, you feel like you would have to live with them. But what I'm getting is that there's a place for you where you won't have to spend that much. And here's an option. You said, I wish, girl, I lost my job. Look at places where, potentially college students are living or something, and it's like multiple people living in one place. But that could be better than living with family members or loved ones that are toxic, because these people don't know you. And they're not going to put all that high pressure on you, and they're not going to be like an ass all the time. It's going to take some time for the ass to come out of them. All right. Rye Rose says, I may be moving in with, oh, no, that's Fast Tarot. Rye Rose, I may be moving in with my mother for a little bit. It's a great way to work on any wounding with you and your mother and heal if you're called to vibrate higher. Yes, y'all. Look at that message. That's another thing. What if you really did have to move with them? How can you change the perspective of moving with them? How can you change your own energy? Because that's all you can take control of. How can you change your own energy? Rye Rose says that's also true, Fast Tarot. So look at all these options. Look at all these choices that you get to make, that you're in control of. So you gave your personal power away, and now everyone here is reminding you of your own personal power. So let's work on that solar plexus chakra, girl, okay? So face the different things. What are the pros and cons of each situation? What is something that you haven't thought of? What's something you haven't thought of? Think of all of that stuff. Write it down and figure it out. Make a plan. Okay. So if you know that you're moving in with your mother, like Fast Tarot said, how can you reconnect with your mother? How can you heal this relationship? Maybe this problem is an opportunity. And I say that all the time. Maybe this problem is an opportunity to create change in your life. Change that is long lasting. Change that is needed for your next transition in your life. Right, Rose said, OMG, yes, you're so right. Yes, like renting a room. Yep, renting a room is a great idea. Sorry to hear, but sometimes we are tested to take one step backward to take two steps forward. For real. That's all I'm going to say. I've experienced that a million times in my life, and I'm like, all right, God, I don't know what you're doing, but we're going to need you to get it together. So these moments are just teaching you how to find a lesson and keep it moving. That's also true, Foster. You guys are the best. I'm so glad I clicked on here. I'm glad you came here too. Look, this is just a healing environment. That's all we do here. We heal. Yes, could be forcing you to confront it all. Exactly. This is a spiritual awakening moment for you. So, what relationship do you want to fix? And if you don't feel like confronting those relationships right now, rent a room, girl. Even if you don't have practical options, you have vibrational options. I am mind blown. Girl, you need a motivational channel. My Rose says, haha, yes, we'll do. You guys just gave me the motivational kick in the butt. Yes, I love it. This is why I love my family on here. You guys are my family. I love this. We did that reading together. That was nice. Y'all just took over. Oh my God, I love it. Does anybody else want a reading? That was beautiful. I love this. Laura said, love you guys. We love you too, Laura. That was lit. You really just showed off just now. And she didn't even know what was going on. That's the crazy part. She didn't even know what was going on, but she knew. She knew. Laura says, I would love one. Okay, girl, what you want to know? What you want to know? Let's see. What you getting? What you got? You got the Star card so far. And the King of Summer. Girl, your energy is always just this powerful energy. So the first card, so you already have the Major Arcana, but not only did you get a Major Arcana, you got a King card. So you really got this you do have, and not in a bad way, you have this masculine energy, which is really like you control your own life. And I love that. I really freaking love that. The star says, look to the future with hope and optimism. So looking forward to things instead of not looking forward to things and saying, I don't know how this is going to go, or this is probably going to go bad because of this situation. So not saying stuff like that, more so saying, she said, I really do have way too much masculine energy. Oh my God, that's funny. Sometimes I do too. The next man that you really get in an involved relationship with, have them read How to Be a Superior Man or something like that, whatever that book is called. Because that just really changed my life for the best when my husband read that. I was like, it's like I can step more into my feminine energy because he's channeling all that a masculine energy kind of should be. But you should be able to navigate between them two. You should be fluid. You should be fluid when it comes to masculinity and femininity. But if you sit too long in one of those energies, you can become highly overwhelmed and highly drained. So that is something to look into. The guy I'm seeing is so masculine. It's so nice. Oh, girl, I love that. I love that. I love that. I get that though. I feel super feminine with him. That's a really good thing. You do not find a lot of people that balance you, whether it's a friend, a family member, a lover. It's hard to find someone that balances you. And it's only hard if you can't accept people as they are, though. So accepting people as they are makes it a lot easier for you to find a better match for you. It's true. He's my one, I think. Ooh, I love that energy. I mean, even if he wasn't, you could still manifest that energy. I'm not talking about no love spells or nothing. I'm just saying manifesting that energy, making sure your love blockages are removed. Removing love blockages can really help you in your love life. Woof. Even when you think about money and you have any money blockages, you can remove those blockages. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You can consciously remove blockages to allow more alignment into your life. So she feels this is her man. This is her man forever. Then start manifesting that. Start clearing out the road so nothing's in the way for you. And like I said, I'm not talking about no love spells. Y'all need to chill with these love spells. Okay. It's getting out of control. People are losing their own personal free will. We don't do that. So chill with that. Let's see. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Laura, it seems like maybe you have also been having a challenging time, maybe navigating through your own energy or trying to understand certain circumstances. I feel like it has a lot to do with your younger years, like maybe 5 to 10 years ago or something, though. I don't feel like it was most recent. I feel like it was years ago that you were more so battling with. What's with people with these love spells, man? OMG, they don't know what they're doing. Girl, exactly. And then they don't even know these people that they're doing love spells with. And then they're like, oh, this is not the person I really want to be with. But you sent the stupid love spell in the ocean. So, honey, how you going to find it? Stupid. People just don't, like you said, they don't be knowing what they're doing. It's a hot mess. Fast Tarot says, does he show his sensitive side to you? Is that important so that he is more balanced or when he needs to lean on you? I wonder. I do wonder, because that is a good thing to have in relationships where someone can, you know, be themselves as well and not have to sit in that energy all the time. That is a thing to discuss, you know. Laura says, oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, it's true. I've been trying to deal with behavior with past trauma. Yeah, I definitely felt that. I felt that. Oh my gosh, this is so cute, Laura. I just noticed what the King of Summer is. The King of Summer is about relationships. It says a romantic partner you can trust. So this romance, I feel like you needed that. I feel like you didn't have that before. The romance. Like it was just like we're together. We talk about stuff, but not living with purpose, kind of like not moving with purpose, not really helping each other thoroughly with dreams and stuff. But this relationship helps you with your dreams, motivates you, heals you in a sense. You're just like really turned on by it. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. That is so beautiful. To have someone that gives you really good advice instead of just, yeah, okay. I feel like before it was kind of just like, okay, we've been together for a long time, so yeah, whatever you want to do, you do it. You got this. It's kind of like a stale energy, but you're welcoming more of a fertile energy, a nourishing energy. The past one was so meh. Yeah, that's literally the energy I got. Like, oh, okay, I don't really know anything. Okay, like, I feel like this person actually gets to know you and you're open to letting this person know you. It's exciting. It's exciting. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Is this person a different race from you? I'm interested because it's giving they have a different cultural life or they experience different cultures in their life than you. And that also makes it exciting in a sense because you get to see a more diverse reality. Laura says, now it's so stimulating and special, and he pushes me. Yes, that's exactly how relationships should be. Laura says, he's from Italy. I was born in the UK, but I'm Italian by blood. Okay. Interesting. So getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Do you think it's possible that you would travel to Italy, like if he had to go to a wedding or something? I don't know if he'll have to go to a wedding, but I feel like there might be something at home he may go to, and you guys may dress for it, or something you may get invited to, like meeting a family or something. Um, and you'll have to go somewhere different. What if you have to travel to where he is? Because I know you talked about him going to America. What if you travel to America or something? I totally would if he asked me, but he's living in New York City and he asked me to visit. Sometimes I'm kind of shocked by the stuff that I say. I'm kind of shocked, like the messages that I get. I'm just like, but then I'm also kind of blown because in my head, I'm like, why couldn't the messages come through completely clear? If I'm gonna be this on point, like, why couldn't it just come through all clear at once? Why I gotta stutter? Like, oh my god, that's crazy. I be on point, y'all. Laura said, I want to visit so badly. Ha ha ha. Lina OMG. I know, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Like, this is crazy. My life is weird, bro. And I love it. I love it so much. All right, let's see. This is funny. All right, the Sun and the Chariot out again. This came out for Janique as well. So that's odd that it came out again because I know I shuffled them and they weren't close to each other anymore. So let's see. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So once again, I'm seeing awards, just like I saw for Janique when she gets her job. I'm seeing when you start a program, you're gonna win awards or something. And you're gonna move fast in this program or in this school program, whatever, continued education. It's gonna move pretty fast. It's like you already have this embedded knowledge about this stuff, and it comes so natural to you because you're doing something you're passionate about. So plans are going to work out perfectly. Amazing ideas are going to lead to rewards and commendations. I see you actually doing an internship. I'm trying to get a place on a law program so badly right now. I feel like you will. Did you apply to multiple ones? OMG, Lina. What, girl? Hurry up and type. Y'all be making me nervous when y'all don't really be saying exactly everything first. Gratitude for blessings of life. Okay. Yes, I did apply to multiple. Yeah, this is a good sign. I see you being in the room with people who are already licensed. People who are already licensed. License is the word I'm hearing. You're gonna be in a room with people that are already licensed. Like you're actually gonna be there with them, watching them do what they do, and they're gonna be asking for your recommendations as well. And this is just a part of the learning process. Whatever you're doing, I think is going to involve an internship though, where you may be getting potentially paid to come out, but it may be like chump change. OMG, this is exactly what I'm applying for. Well, it's yours. Like I've seen it. It's yours. It's already yours. Keep working on it. Keep applying. And when you get there, apply yourself. You're going to be winning awards. This is a trainee thing. Okay. I thought it was an internship, but trainee makes sense because it's very similar. I do feel like you'll get paid for it though. It may not be like minimum wage or it may not be exactly what other jobs are paying, but getting a financial means for what you love may make you feel better than you've ever felt. Like let's say you had a job that paid you 20 euro a year. She said it's paid. Yo, I'm on it. I am on it. This is my happy dance. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is really crazy. Like I really be seeing that stuff. 2 years of trainee pay them big bucks. Well, you heard it here first. I'm a real one, y'all. I'm just out here showing off. Ooh, I am gifted. Y'all know I had a headache earlier today and it went away when I got on live. I was meant to be here. Today. And Rye Rose said you a real one. Thank you. I'm feeling it today. Show off. Laura said you're so good. Show off. Knight of Wands, girl. This man keeps showing up. He keeps showing off. Okay. Knight of Wands is first, I feel like this is also your energy. But you and this boy, this man is giving man. It's giving man. I feel like he might either be coming to visit you soon or you're coming to visit him. Because this Knight of Wands is giving like, I'm excited. I can't wait to see. Y'all gonna do y'all's thing. You know what I'm talking about. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. And you guys are just having fun. It's just all fun. He's coming in a few weeks. She just said he's coming in a few weeks. The cards don't lie. Oh my God. I need a TV show. Y'all reach out to Oprah. Let her know I want to be on the OWN network. It's due time at this point. What in the world? Okay. Knight of Wands though, yeah. That's funny. Girl, I want to visit him in September. I'll be so pissed if I don't. I feel like you may potentially be able to do that. The only thing I'm seeing is kind of like this program potentially being kind of like a stunter. But you guys' relationship is so intimate that you don't have to be in the same room to be together. You know how when you're in relationships with some people, you feel like the only time you're together is when you're in the same room? He is not that for you. You guys have something. It's something just magical is the word I would use to describe it. It's something magical. It's something embedded. It's something deep. It is not shallow. It's deep. It's deep. Laura says it's true. It's like an energetic thing. Yeah, and the fact that it's deep and it's still fun. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want something that's deep and also fun? It sounds like sex. All right. Let me just it's getting a little late night talk on y'all. Little late night talk on y'all. He low-key feels like my soulmate. Yeah. That's what it's giving. It's definitely giving we're late night talking in here, y'all. Let me not get too inappropriate though. YouTube's gonna be like, you're not allowed live anymore. All right, Laura. So I literally just gave you like a that was like a full-blown love life, work life, energy reading. You got a lot of blessings coming to you. You deserve it too. You've been working hard on yourself. I can feel it. You've definitely been doing the shadow work. You're welcome, hon. Rye Rose says, any career advice you see for moi? Let's see. Career advice. I don't think this is a deck. I don't think this is a deck I should be using for you. Nope. That's how you know when nothing comes out. Ooh. My hands went to the Alice in Wonderland deck. So we should do more late night talks. All right. Any career advice you see? What am I saying for you? Okay, so I don't know if this is a representation, like a metaphor, but I do see, what are those things called? Why am I seeing this? Girl. If y'all read Laura's comment, oh my gosh. Laura. Y'all got me over here cracking up. All right. I definitely said I don't think this is the deck. But y'all can only imagine what she's typing in the chat for those of you who are doing a replay. She said, getting my mind out of the gutter. You just nasty. Okay, so, girl, Rye. Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. Didn't you say you're unemployed or something? Were you fired? Were you fired? And I asked this because she said, yes, girl. Just look at these cards. It says, wake up. You said, I quit. Okay. Wake up. Use your time well. I thought you got fired because I feel like the universe is pushing you in a situation where you can finally work the job you want to work. Like you've been working for money lately, but that's not what it's all about. And I feel like you've gotten woken up to that. Like you're woke now. You're woke to your life. Well, this is not the life I want to live anymore. And you're transitioning for yourself to be happier. Now, with this, bumpy road you're on right now, it's kind of like a sacrifice that you have to make for your better purpose, for your higher self, for your happiness, for your long lasting happiness. Because money, when you work jobs for money, you start to get drained. You start to get drained very quick when you work jobs just for money, because that's all it's providing to you. And money is not enough of an exchange, especially if you're getting paid minimum wage or just a little bit over minimum wage. Like if you're getting paid $100,000 a year, then okay, I can work a job for money, but I still need to do other things that are feeding me. But you have been presented an opportunity to work jobs that feed you, that nourish you. It's like being in a relationship just so your bed can be warm at night. No, we ain't taking jobs like that no more. No, we ain't dating men and women like that no more. We're going to be putting ourselves in circumstances where we're being fed completely. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. This is your time to get that for yourself. And that's what I see for your career. So this is your moment. It's your moment. And make every moment count. Just think about your time as energy. Your time is currency. Why are you spending currency on stuff that don't feed you? Monetary means is not enough to feed you. You need to be doing things that nourish you. Anything that you're doing now, and this is for everybody who's in here, do things to nourish you. You don't know when your last day is going to be your last day. Feed yourself. Show yourself you're worthy of what you want. Prove it to yourself. And remove all them blockages. You don't need blockages. Remove all of that. Sweep your aura. Get a Reiki attunement. I got y'all. But yeah, that's all I got for your career. Do what the heck you love doing. Stop getting jobs that y'all don't love doing. Can you imagine if everyone in the world worked the job that they love? Because everyone literally has the opportunity to do that. But we're so scared because we're like, well, I'm not a professional in that field. But you applied to become a cashier and you don't even want to be a professional cashier. So why not apply yourself to the job, the lifestyle, the career that you want to do? She said, okay, I will. I know. All right. I kind of am going off. But what I did see for you was it was like a construction job. Not that this is what you're going to be working, but I saw it as a metaphor. Construction workers work so hard, and a lot of the time they do not get paid enough for their efforts. Some of them can die and have died from their jobs. That's what I see you like being in a situation as, where your job was physically depleting you, mentally depleting you, spiritually depleting you. It's costing you your life, and your life is time. So just be careful with that. Think of it that way. Rye Rose says, bro, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, like that's kind of like the metaphor I saw. Rye Rose said, I collapsed at work. Oh my gosh. See? You guys got to be careful. It's because her spirit wasn't being fed. She wasn't being fed in any other way than money. And money isn't always it. It's not always it. Yes, we have bills to pay. We do. We know. But sometimes not being able to pay your bills comes from blockages as well, monetary blockages, not having faith in yourself, not working on that root chakra. And did I say, Rye Rose, did I say your root chakra was the one that was off in the solar plexus? Your personal power and your root chakra is what I'm getting, are the ones that are having blockages. So those are two you should work on. Listen to root chakra music or listen to full chakra meditations and stuff like that. Play it while you're asleep, all of that. Laura said, take care of yourself, dude. Capitalism isn't worth the death. It isn't. It is not. Like my husband always reminds me of people who work like certain jobs that they don't love, like especially government jobs, and they die at their desk. They literally have died at their desk. And that's so sad to think about that. And people live for retirement. Why? Why are you living only for retirement? Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You're worth so much more. She said, yeah, Laura, F capitalism. Yeah. It's ridiculous out here, but just take more control. Your personal power has not been taken away from you, Rye Rose. It hasn't. It hasn't. You have complete control right now, complete direction right now. Be in control of that. Figure out what it is that you want and go for it. You're making a sacrifice where you may have to live with someone right now and you might like your own space, but this is a sacrifice you're making for the long-term investment. Okay? All right. Does anybody else want a reading? Your girl's on fire today. I feel like I'm literally on fire. Like I don't have my headache anymore. I feel good. I feel like I'm glowing. Could be the light. Who knows? Yes, my root chakra is off. I can feel it. Yeah, I do Reiki attunements if you guys ever want one. Right? I know that you don't have like the funds because you don't have a job right now. So if you wanted to email me, I can maybe clear out blockages instead of like giving you full Reiki attunement. I can like clear out the blockages for you so you can put in your own energy. And my email is linamysticoracle@gmail.com. I can feel your energy, dude. Your throat chakra is on fire. My throat chakra been on fire though. Like I don't know what it is about my throat chakra. It's one chakra that I have not struggled with since I was 19. I just be going off. I don't care who it is. I be going off. I've gone off on managers, bosses, parents, all types of people. And sometimes I just need to get it together. I'm like, I need to shut up. I went off on my uncle one time, and after I went off on him, I was like, but everybody said it needed to have been said. So, I mean, I'm glad I said it, but goddamn. Girl, Rye, a couple more messages came out for you. Look up scarcity and abundance mindsets because that's what came out for you. I feel like it could be something from your childhood where you were like holding on tight to money, or your family held on tight to money, or always said, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. Even when they have money, they said, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. That is not something good to practice. So practice an abundance mindset. Ryro says definitely. Yeah. The Hermit also says to disconnect from social media. And I'm specifically seeing because it looks like everyone has their life together, and that could hurt you. Not that it's making you jealous, but it could kind of hurt you because you're like, oh my God, like, why can't I get it together? Why can't I get it together? You're figuring it out just like everyone else is. Okay, so stop beating yourself up in any place that makes you feel like you have to beat yourself up, to include social media. Stay away from that. Laura says, comparison is a killer. Yeah, because you really don't even know what people got going on, and we compare ourselves to other people, and then it ends up hurting us in the long run. Just don't take part in that. So the Hermit says stay away from social media for a little while, because you're seeing stuff and you're thinking, why don't I have it together? Like, if everyone else can have it together, why don't I have it together? You actually are getting it together. And just because someone takes a sexy picture on Instagram doesn't mean they have it together. Okay, so, and stop beating up yourself about your physical body is what I'm hearing. Your physical body is beautiful. Tell yourself it's beautiful. Everyone has a different starting point. Exactly. Everyone has a different starting point. Literally. Ryro says, I'm addicted to Instagram. You saying that just gave me the chills. Yeah, girl, run away. Run away. Because I specifically saw scrolling, and that's why I said social media. And the Hermit is, look at her. She's closing her computer like, okay, I'm going to stay away from this for a while. I'm going to get into my shell and explore myself and just find myself and make my own expectations for myself. I don't need to have expectations based off of what everyone else is doing at this phase in their life. So yeah, she said I'm going ghost. That's good. That's good, because by the time you come back, you're going to have everything that you wanted together because you're focusing on it instead of beating yourself up for not having it. So that's where you want to get to a place that you can be on social media if you get to the point where you are not going to beat up yourself every time you see someone has it together and you feel that you don't. You just confirmed everything for me. Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. Laura says, yes, join the Virgo dark side. Wait, Laura, are you a Virgo? Virgo sun? I'm confused. Katie says, can you please do what's coming for me? I love in fall. Huh? Could you please do what's coming for me? Like, what's coming in the fall for you? Like in August, September? Virgo sun, Leo moon, Scorpio rising. No way, Laura. That Virgo sun is like really kicking my butt right now, because I just don't see how you're a Virgo. I do not see it. Like the Leo moon, yes, I'm feeling all of that. The Scorpio rising totally makes sense, and Scorpio Mars makes sense. But Virgo sun? I guess that kind of makes sense. Now that I think about it, you do have like your appearance, you do keep very well together. Like when I see you and everything, it's like you prepared for me to see you. All right. So Katie wants a general read for her love life. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's get it. Okay, so I just got an energetic download, and it's giving use the heal deck. So I'm going to get this deck, see what's up. I just got tarot cards all over the place. Y'all, it's 9:40 here. We're really just having a sleepover on YouTube. I love it. Y'all got y'all's pizza? Next time we're gonna do actually, when y'all come in next time, please finish watching Stranger Things so that we can talk about it, because we need to talk. I need somebody to talk to. And it's gonna be spoiler alerts and everything. All right. So, Katie. Ooh, Katie, something that you can strengthen right now while you're looking for a lover is to say what you mean in relationships. So when you expect something from someone, say what you mean. Be honest about what you mean. This is what is necessary for the next relationship that you're going to get in. Your heart is still broken. But it's not just from your divorce. It's from like a variety of things, to include a relationship with your parents, or the relationship with your parents is what I'm getting specifically, or your relationship with parenting. I think it's with your parents, though. I think that's the message I'm getting. So there is some trauma here. There's some trauma here where I don't feel like during your childhood you were allowed to say what you meant. This ended up closing your root chakra. Not your root chakra. Well, yes, your root chakra and your throat chakra. Katie said yes with my dad. Okay. So this relationship definitely caused this hole in the soul, which is what I'm getting. Hole in the soul. Did one of your parents pass away, though? Or maybe somebody that had a huge part in raising you? From like maybe heart issues? Let's see. Hole in the soul. I feel something in my heart. No, my mom left me when I was 12. Oh, so maybe that's your heartache. Maybe that's your heartache. But, okay, because she found a love. Because she found a love issues. Okay, so Katie, there's also someone, I'm still getting that there's someone that you might have lived with at a time, that used to come over all the time, that passed away. Okay, there's a lot coming out for you. Basically, what you're going through and why you kind of have some of these love blockages is because literally issues from when you were a child. The way you were raised, it was kind of like you weren't allowed to say what you meant. You weren't allowed to express yourself. You weren't allowed to be emotional. And it was because your parent couldn't navigate through those things. It was too difficult. It was too difficult for your parents to navigate through those things, or your parent. So this came in the form of you growing up, not knowing how to express yourself, not knowing how to be honest with people. And this doesn't mean that you were doing bad or messed up stuff. It's just, I don't know how to tell you what I need in this relationship. So that is something that I feel like is something you have to work on for your next relationship. Saying what you want, saying what you expect. Hey, this is what I expect. This is what I desire from you. If you can't provide that, and being willing to accept if they can't provide that for you, all right, then there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Like, I'm just gonna have to move forward. So, holding on to people is another thing. You hold on to people after they expire. It's literally the message I'm getting. It's like milk that's in the fridge, and you know that the expiration date is there. You've seen it time and time again, but you just keep it in the fridge. You don't throw it away. You don't drink it. You don't do anything with it. You just keep it. So the message that I'm getting is that you hold on to things longer than they need to be held on to. And this is specifically people is what I'm getting. And even things like even hoarding, you might hoard stuff. It's time to really just sweep all of that stuff that you're holding on for too long because it's expired. Katie said, I can't accept it. Like, I know I have to let go of Jordan, but I can't. I'm hoping he will want a relationship. Honey, Jordan has been honest about what Jordan wants. So I feel like your options are knowing what Jordan wants and experiencing what Jordan wants. Like, you're not really in the equation at this point. You can keep Jordan around while you're dating other people, and not to flaunt anybody else in front of him, but just for yourself. But I don't feel like Jordan is necessarily a bad thing in your life. I don't feel like the relationship with Jordan has expired, but I do feel like if Jordan's being honest with you, you should be honest with Jordan as well. Yes, Jordan is fine, but I'm the one with the problem. I want you to see yourself as a completely new person. You're a completely new person. You have been through a few bucket of things, but you're a new person. As this new person, I want you to reflect. Hi, baby. As this new person, I want you to reflect and say, where am I hurt? Where am I struggling with coming to terms with things? Why am I struggling with letting things go? Go get some tissue, baby. No. Why am I struggling to let things go? Maybe you hold on to things because you feel like your parents didn't hold on to you. You know, so kind of reflecting, really get into your subconscious and where these things are starting, where the root of these things is starting. And give yourself grace. Be patient with yourself. So overall, reflecting on yourself, saying, where did these things start and where can I go now with these things that are going on in my life, subconsciously and emotionally and mentally. Giving your inner child some grace. Your inner child needs some love, but it's not going to come from anyone else. It's going to come from you. Say, it's going to come from you. Yeah. So provide yourself exactly what you need. That hole in the soul that you have is something that you can fill yourself. Are you okay? And clear out that throat chakra. It's funny because he's coughing. But clear out that throat chakra because you need to express more of yourself in relationships. Because I feel like sometimes you may blame someone for not doing what you thought in your head, what you wanted them to do. But you haven't expressed yourself. So what's coming in the fall? Okay. Stay right here, baby. That is the question that you asked. My apologies. I was just getting into like shadow work. That's my thing, though. I'm always getting into shadow work. So what is coming in the fall? One thing that's coming in the fall is awakening to your inner child for sure. Knight of Wands. I think you might be traveling in the fall. Maybe. Yeah, I think you might be traveling in the fall for one. You'll be going through a spiritual awakening in the fall. So what's coming in love in the fall? Love. What's coming in love in the fall? Yeah, you actually answered your own question because you said, love myself. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles is, boy! What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. So, boy! Don't have kids, y'all. It's getting really disrespectful in here. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles is definitely saying loving yourself, treasuring yourself, learning who you are now. You're a completely different person than you were just 3 months ago. So just embracing all that you are, saying what you mean, learning to speak up. Katie says, I have 3. Oh my God. Yeah, so you've been through the disrespect, I'm sure. So, yeah. During this time, though, that you're learning to love more of yourself, have fun. Venture out. And if you want to date, date around. You don't have to make any commitments with anyone. Oh, Jordan has 3 kids too. Oh. Venture out, have some fun. Have fun. And you don't need to make any commitment in a relationship yet. And I think that's what I was pulling earlier. That might be exactly what I was pulling earlier because I was saying you don't need to be in a relationship with Jordan. Just like let it be fun. So having fun right now is exactly what you need. Exploring more of yourself, being patient to yourself, exploring your inner child and your traumas. That way, when you get into this new relationship that you're going to get into, and I don't see it happening in fall, I do see you dating around, but I don't see you getting into a commitment relationship until probably 2023. And this is a good time frame considering you just had a divorce. So that's a really healthy time frame for you. Let's see. Yeah, but overall, dating around, exploring. So that's going to be what's next in your love life. Dating around, seeing what's out there instead of committing to the first good person that you see. And that's kind of like Jordan. That's Jordan because very relatable and everything. She said, I want Jordan, though. Who knows? Jordan could be the one in 2023, but neither one of you are really ready to start a committed relationship. So it wouldn't be good to start now because you are interested in Jordan right now, but let's say you guys move too fast. That could really hurt the relationship. So keeping friends and close friends and having fun with Jordan at this time. Jordan's not ready for a relationship. And Jordan's honest about it. We discussed that earlier. Jordan's very honest about it. But now it's time for you to dive into your spirit and see what you're actually ready for. And Katie, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I think my son needs me. So I am actually about to get off. But if you guys wanted to watch the full video, if you missed anything, then you can go ahead and rewind. I'll be posting this on here. And I'll try to do donation readings another day. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or like who knows when it's going to be. But I'll be on here. And I love you guys so much. And if you want to watch some other videos, check out the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And to book me for any readings, go to my website, linamysticoracle.com. Good night.